I don't know if I'm the bearer of bad news or good news, depending on how you like it, but it's definitely going to be a warm one. Here's a look at what we are tracking. Near record heat as we get you into the next couple of days, but coming with that heat and the dry weather, with the winds coming back tomorrow, we are going to see our fire concerns going up. I'm going to show you those red flag warnings, but outside now this morning, the sun is up. It's a clear blue start to the day, and the temperatures are now into the 60s, 62 degrees outside with calm winds. And as we take you area wide, a lot of us pretty comfortable with the 60s and 70s. A little bit different story up in our northern zones and in parts of southern Colorado, where it's in the 30s, 38 degrees in Alamosa, 37 in Taos. And as we take you through some of our winds, not too bad out there, about 5 to 10 miles an hour, a little bit breezier as we get you into our far eastern plains. But for the most part today, winds not going to be a huge issue, but they will be 10 to 20 miles an hour sustained through the afternoon out of the west and southwest for most of us. And the winds are going to pick up tomorrow. We'll actually be watching for some gustier conditions by our Tuesday, but lots of sunshine today, dry and hot. And we're also going to see a lot of us into the triple digits. But we talked about the fire weather concerns being an issue. Red flag warnings not up for today. We do have some fire weather watches up tomorrow. When our skies get breezier, we are going to see that red flag warning up. But just do keep in mind this week with the heat, the dry weather, we are going to be seeing fire concerns be an issue for us. So your day planner for your Monday in the metro area, lots and lots of sunshine, and the temperatures climbing into the mid 80s. By around lunchtime, we'll get to about 86, then 94 by 5 o'clock, and that's not even as hot as we get. We get up to about 95 degrees today, and we're tracking a lot of 90s and a lot of triple digits, 103 in Roswell and in Carlsbad. And as we take you through some of the numbers, look at this. This is where we're going to be in respect to records. By about 1 to 2 degrees, we're going to fall shy of in most locations. Alamogordo could potentially tie a record for today, as we've got a lot of hot temperatures headed in your direction. And as we go through the next couple of days, the heat just sticks around and we get hotter. We're going to keep the dry skies, high pressure. In a sense, it's just keeping this dome of hot air overhead. And we are going to see the winds crank up tomorrow. That is when we'll have that red flag warning. I showed you that just a minute ago with really the northern half of the state. But look at our 5-day temperature outlook as we talk about the heat, because that is going to be kind of the big topic over the next couple of days. We'll be at our 95 degrees today, upper 90s as we get you through the rest of this week. Even by Friday, still 98 degrees. 10 to almost 15 degrees above average, and in most times getting close to some records. I think we're even going to be breaking some records, so it's going to be hot for much of this week. Even by this weekend, expect to see some of those low 90s. So here's a look into parts of southern Colorado today. We've got the 80s, 83 in Durango, more 80s tomorrow with more sunshine. Wind southwest 10 to 15 miles an hour today. Into the north and west, we'll have the sunny skies, a west wind 10 to 20 miles an hour with a high of 89 in Grants. Farmington, though, 91 degrees and more 90s for the rest of the work week. Into the southwest, sunny and hot with a west wind 10 to 20 miles an hour. 90s and triple digits today, pretty much area wide. 101 in Deming, and getting hotter by tomorrow. We'll keep things hot all week long. Into the south and east, lots of sunshine. The heat is on. We'll have the mid and upper 90s and some triple digits. A north wind 10 to 20 miles an hour. Roswell up to 103 degrees. And look at the numbers through your 7-day forecast. We'll be at 106 by Wednesday. We could get a storm moving in by the end of the week, and that'll help us drop back down into the 90s. Into the northeast, sunny skies today, a northeast wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, mid and upper 80s for most, some 90s through Tucumcari, Conchas, and Santa Rosa, with the heat continuing and actually getting hotter by tomorrow. Chance for rain and storms by the end of the weekend into the weekend. Into the northern mountains, lots of sunshine, a southwest wind 10 to 20 miles an hour, up to 87 in Santa Fe, with hotter temperatures tomorrow and Wednesday. Into the east mountains today, upper 80s, low 90s, sunny, breezy, and hot. Then into the metro area, we'll get to 95 degrees in downtown. In the South Valley, 96. And in Berlin today, 98 degrees. So we're going to be a degree shy of records, but tomorrow's record, 96 as well, and we're forecasting 3 degrees above that. So I think we are going to see some records fall, not only in the metro area, but elsewhere throughout the state. Definitely unseasonable heat for this time of year.
Sunscreen, water,
exactly.
Limit outdoor activity during the peaks.
You know,
and thanks, Mom.
That's what I'm here for.
That's true. This is the time when you have to start thinking about the heat safety, definitely for pets, the elderly, yourself. You know, you got to stay hydrated at this time of year.
If you're outside and you're